Beloved, you are here on purpose. I drew you to these words because there is something you need now, something that can turn confusion into clarity. This is not just more information. This is a wake-up for the part of you that has been sleeping. You already feel it. Hope is near. Do not dismiss this as one more passing moment. Many voices compete for your attention, but my voice is steady and clear. Bring your whole self to this moment. Let yourself believe that what you hear now answers the questions you have carried in the dark. You are not forgotten. My hand reaches for you to hold you, not to judge you. I am here to awaken the courage that has always lived in you. If you have felt unseen or misunderstood, if your hopes have seemed impossible, know this moment is set apart. It matters. What I speak carries both urgency and kindness. Let your doubts come into the light. What if I am not enough? What if I fail again? What if change is too hard? Hear me, you are not alone. Where uncertainty surrounds you, I am the anchor that does not move. This week, joy will find you in unexpected places. Type, I welcome joy to open your heart. Let my nearness quiet your thoughts. To ignore this would be to miss a turning point in your story. I am calling you with clear intention. This is for the one who wants more than comfort, who is willing to grow. This truth invites you into a purpose made for you alone. Restlessness has followed you, but now I open a new path. Stand at the edge of this revelation and receive it. If your mind hesitates, let your heart lean toward hope. You will not be pushed past what you can carry. The pressures and delays you have faced have prepared you for this hour. What once seemed like waste has formed strength in you. Many before you stood at a crossroads like this. They did not have all the answers. They had a willing heart. That is enough. Confusion and distraction are real, but they are smaller than the light I am kindling in you. This is not a battle of force. It is a walk of trust and clear sight. If old doubts call you back, recognize it as the last shake before breakthrough. Nothing in your life has been wasted. Even the long nights and quiet disappointments were seen by me. My love arranges details with care. Inside you, a steady strength is gathering. It is not a spark that fades. It is lasting hope. Even when you cannot see the progress, I am working for your good with patience that does not run out. Keep your heart open. When anxiety rises, remember this. Peace is near. Gratitude, spoken softly in your heart, opens room for that peace. This is more than a new season. This is a wide door. Crossing it will take courage. You may need to release familiar habits and old stories of safety. Boldness is not the absence of fear. It is moving with hope even when you do not see the end. Think of how you have grown. Waiting taught compassion. Disappointment shaped resilience. You are not asked to become someone else. You are invited to become who you truly are. This shift will touch your choices, your sense of self, your relationships, and your hope. Step forward with trust. I am with you. The change has already begun. I have placed a quiet perseverance in you, and it is real. I am here now, not only in some distant future. I know the worries you do not share with anyone. When your thoughts rise toward me, even as a sigh, I draw close. You are not alone in your hope or in your hesitation. Some days feel heavy. I am not disappointed in you. I understand the pause you need before you move. I meet you with compassion, not judgment. Your honesty draws me near, and I am working in the places that still feel unfinished. You question if your life makes a difference. It does. Every small kindness matters. The unseen is never wasted with me. Each day holds seeds of purpose, and I care for them. I guide your steps, even the ordinary ones. When you stumble, I lift you. My strength guards you. If worry beats like a drum, let this truth settle. I am sustaining you. Love and family bring joy and pain. Where relationships are strained, I soften what is hard. I see the ones you care about. Speak their names in your heart. I carry them fully. My timing is never late. Trust me where you cannot control the outcome. Do not despise small beginnings. Routine days are not beneath my notice. Your story is holy even in the ordinary. Give thanks for simple gifts. Gratitude does not deny pain. It reveals the good that is already here. When burdens pile up, I am not asking you to hold more than you were made to carry. Lay down what is too heavy. This release is not weakness, it is strength born from trust. You worry about making the right choices or missing the way. Let go of the need for a perfect map. I weave all things for good, even your detours. My guidance is an invitation, not a demand. Keep listening. Take the next small step. When fear rises, remember, I stand over your storms. You are not defined by opinions or comparisons. I know your full identity. You are chosen and cherished. My word is the ground beneath you. Your future is secure not by your effort but by my faithfulness. Your belonging is not fragile. Your hope is not wasted. I see the pressure you feel to keep up with others. Your path is unique. Take your eyes off other timelines. Contentment grows when you remember who you are to me. There is room for your gifts, your pace, your story. Control will tempt you, but letting go is not failure. It is courage. I hold your future with care. You cover your loved ones with hope. I am already moving in ways you cannot see. My care is wide and exact. The rhythm of your day, its small patterns, is a place I love to meet you. Do not rush past the present for some future victory. This moment is full of meaning. Every quiet act of trust fans the flame of the hope I placed in you. I see tears you never show. I gather each one. I am near to the brokenhearted. You do not have to hide doubt from me. In time, I trade your heaviness for a peace that holds steady. Closed doors have not rejected you. They have protected and redirected you. I keep your destiny. Surrender is not letting go of your dreams. It is placing them in wiser hands. Your identity does not rise and fall with success or struggle. Before you achieve anything, I delight in you because you are mine. Rest in that. Insecurity loses its voice when you stand in my acceptance. When you seek wisdom, it will come quietly and clearly. You do not need to force answers. My guidance grows like morning light. Nothing good is lost with me. I see the unseen acts of kindness, the quiet choices to love. These moments shape your purpose and open doors you have not imagined. Trust does not ignore hardship. It rests in my reliability while change unfolds. Doubt does not remove you from my care. Bring it with your faith. I can hold both. You can rest now. I am already working for you. Do not measure your life by comparison. Measure it by trust, kindness, and steady resilience. When your effort seems small, remember that every seed becomes a harvest in my hands. My presence is not only for mountaintops, it fills every ordinary morning you give to me. The story I am writing through you is not finished. Each time you turn toward me, new possibilities open. My love is your shelter. My wisdom is your compass. My joy is your strength. Your future is not lost. I hold it. I meet you in the space between hope and waiting. I do not rush you. I walk with you. Soon you will notice signs of my kindness where you expected nothing. A timely word, a quiet calm, a simple relief. These are not accidents. Peace will appear where chaos should be, and assurance will take root where fear once ruled. Expect goodness. You are not who you were, and you are not yet all you will become. I am with you in every step, never hurried, never harsh, always faithful. Beloved, keep your heart open. Your story is gaining strength. More light is ahead than you can see now. And even before you see it, I am here, steady, patient, and endlessly for you. The heavens are declaring your victory over battles seen and unseen. Type, the victory is mine, if you believe. Beloved, I see the quiet work you do in the unseen, the way you keep showing up even when you feel unnoticed. Every effort, every prayer, every small act of love is woven into something far greater than you can imagine. Nothing escapes my notice. The moments when you chose kindness instead of anger, forgiveness instead of bitterness, hope instead of despair. All of these choices are the language of faith, and they speak louder in eternity than any loud success the world praises. You have wondered if I hear the prayers that seem unanswered. I do. My silence is not my absence. There are times when I hold back the visible answer, not to punish you, but to prepare the ground so the blessing will not break you when it comes. Some of the greatest gifts take time to form. Trust this process. The delay is never denial. It is shaping you for the fullness of what is promised. I see the places where your faith feels thin, where you question whether you have what it takes to continue. My grace is already there, filling the cracks, becoming the strength beneath your weakness. You think you are standing still, but in truth you are being rooted deeper. Growth often happens quietly, like seeds beneath the soil. You may not see progress yet, but the roots are spreading, the foundation is being strengthened. There is a reason the night feels long before dawn. It is the proving of your light. Even when you cannot sense my presence, I am closer than your next breath. I move in the stillness, rearranging what you cannot see, whispering hope into the spaces your mind has labeled impossible. Every tear you have shed has watered the soil for a harvest you will one day rejoice over. You ask, when will it happen? When will things finally turn? My answer is this: even now it is turning. The shift does not always come with thunder or trumpet sound. It begins softly, like the first light of morning creeping across the horizon. You are walking toward that light even now, one small step at a time. Do not be afraid when old fears rise again. They are losing power. What once could shake you will no longer hold sway. Each time you refuse to give up, each time you choose trust over panic, you are being remade in strength. You are learning that peace is not found in perfect conditions, but in my unchanging presence. The pain you carry has purpose. I never waste your suffering. The cracks in your heart let my light pour through, reaching others who are still trapped in darkness. What hurt you will one day heal someone else. What seemed to break you will become the very place where my glory shines brightest. A new door of breakthrough is opening just for you. Type I walk through it if you're ready. You have called yourself small, unworthy, ordinary, but I call you chosen, beloved, and marked with purpose. My fingerprints are all over your story. Even the broken chapters are sacred, for they reveal my power to redeem. Nothing you have lost is beyond my reach. Nothing you have missed can keep me from fulfilling what I began in you. There will be moments when fear tells you to shrink back, to hide, to protect your heart from disappointment. But I am calling you to rise. Not in your own strength, but in the quiet assurance that I go before you. Courage will come as you take each step, not before. Trust is the doorway through which miracles enter. When you feel weary, rest in me. I am not waiting for you to prove your strength. I am your strength. I am not asking you to always be joyful. I am your joy. I am not measuring your worth by your productivity. Your worth is settled in my love. My presence is the home your soul has always longed for. Remember this: every time you choose kindness, even when no one sees, heaven takes note. Every time you forgive, you break a chain. Every time you show mercy, you mirror my heart. These are not small things. They are eternal things. The world measures greatness by applause. I measure it by love. You are not behind. You are not late. You are right where I am shaping you to be. What feels like delay is often the mercy of divine timing. My pace is perfect even when it frustrates your waiting heart. Be patient with yourself. As I am patient with you, you are unfolding exactly as you should. And when the next storm rises, remember this: no wind, no wave, no voice of fear can silence my promise over you. You are mine. You are safe. You are loved. The same power that raised light from darkness, life from death, hope from despair is working within you now. I am the steady hand guiding you through unseen waters. I am the calm within your chaos, the whisper in your weariness, the peace that waits beneath every anxious thought. My love will not grow tired of you. My compassion will not run out. My plans for you are still good. Stay open, beloved. The light you carry will touch others in ways you may never know. The kindness you show will echo through generations. You are part of something eternal, something holy, something far larger than this moment's pain. And when you doubt again, when you question your path or your strength, remember, before you ever took a step, I called you by name. Before you ever spoke a prayer, I had already prepared the answer. My promises are not fragile. My word over you will stand. Rest now in this truth: you are deeply loved, endlessly seen, and securely held. The story is still unfolding, and the best chapters are yet to come. Beloved, listen closely. There are things I am forming within you even now that your eyes cannot yet perceive. The stillness you are learning, the patience you are practicing, the endurance you are growing through, it is all sacred work. You may feel as though you are in a season of waiting, but waiting in my presence is not wasted time. It is transformation in disguise. In these quiet stretches, I am teaching your heart to hear me in gentler ways. Not through loud signs or dramatic proofs, but through peace that arrives unannounced. Through understanding that comes like a slow sunrise after a long night. You may think I am distant, but I am the quiet voice guiding your next breath, shaping your next step. Every delay, every detour is a thread in a tapestry whose full beauty you will one day see. You have been asking for clear direction, for unmistakable confirmation. And though I could shout it from the heavens, I often whisper instead, because I long for closeness more than compliance. I draw you near not by force but by love. You are learning to walk by trust, not sight. Because sight fades, but faith strengthens every time it is stretched. There are battles you have fought silently, burdens you have carried without applause, prayers you've prayed that no one else knows. You've wondered if your persistence matters. It does. Every unseen act of endurance has been recorded in eternity. The quiet perseverance of your heart moves heaven more than you realize. Do not believe the lie that you must have everything figured out before you move forward. I am the one who goes before you and makes the crooked path straight. You don't need to see the entire road, just enough light for the next step. I will meet you there. You cannot fall beyond the reach of my hand. You cannot drift outside the bounds of my grace. When fear whispers that you have gone too far or failed too deeply, remember, grace is not measured by your performance but by my promise. My love has no expiration. My mercy has no limit. You are not tolerated. You are treasured. You are not barely accepted. You are fully embraced. Even in your uncertainty, I delight in your trying. I see the courage it takes to keep believing when nothing around you makes sense. There are things I am healing that you do not yet know are broken. I am repairing your vision, how you see yourself, how you see others, how you see me. The shame that clings to old memories is losing its hold. You are being renewed from the inside out. Where fear once built walls, I am planting gardens. Where regret once echoed, I am writing songs of restoration. Your story has not gone off course. The detours were never punishment, they were protection. I shielded you from places that would have dimmed your light too soon. I withheld what you thought you needed because I knew it would wound your spirit before it could bless your life. My no has always been preparing the way for a better yes. Do not rush to escape discomfort. Growth often hides beneath pressure. What you call resistance, I call refining. The heat you feel is not destruction. It is formation. Gold is not born in comfort. You are being shaped into strength, into wisdom, into quiet authority that will bless many. There will come a time when what once exhausted you will no longer shake you. The peace that once felt fragile will become your steady rhythm. You will look back on these days and understand. Every unanswered prayer, every closed door, every lonely night was a piece of your becoming. When your mind fills with worry, remember that you are safe in the center of my will even when you cannot see the outline of it. Safety is not the absence of storms. It is my presence within them. The waves may rise, but they will not consume you. The wind may howl, but it will not uproot what I have planted. The years of waiting are turning into moments of sudden fulfillment. Type "My time has come" if you believe. You have looked for my work in the grand moments, but I am equally present in the quiet ones. I am in the way your heart softens towards someone you once resented. I am in the courage that visits you when you almost give up. I am in the smile you find for no reason after tears have fallen. These are my fingerprints, my subtle miracles, signs that I am nearer than ever. You have asked, why do I still struggle if you are with me? My beloved, struggle is not proof of my absence, it is proof of your growth. Every time you wrestle with doubt but choose hope anyway, heaven rejoices. You are becoming strong not by avoiding the storm, but by learning to remain at peace within it. When loneliness surrounds you, remember, I am not only beside you, I am within you. My spirit fills the places that others cannot reach. I do not visit you for moments. I dwell with you always. You carry my presence wherever you go, and though the world may overlook you, I never will. You think your prayers are small, but to me they are symphonies. Your whispered faith, your trembling amen, your weary thank you all rise to me like incense. I breathe them in and I respond in ways that sometimes take time to unfold, because what I am building through you is eternal. Lift your gaze. Do not live only by what is visible. There are doors opening even now. There are people being prepared to bless you, opportunities being arranged, chains falling silently in the background. My timing may feel slow, but it is perfect. What I promise I fulfill, never early, never late. Beloved, I am not finished with you. What seems like an ending is often the beginning of something holy. The chapters ahead carry beauty you could not have known without the pain of the past. You are being positioned for peace, not performance. For purpose, not pressure. Rest in this, you are safe. You are loved. You are seen. You are enough. My hand still rests upon you. My favor still surrounds you, and my future still waits for you with open arms. Your story is not over, it is just beginning again in grace. Beloved, I know the weariness that lingers in your soul. You have carried heavy things for a long time. Worries you never voiced, fears you tried to bury beneath duty and distraction. You've pushed through so many unseen battles that even your strength has grown quiet. But hear this clearly. Your silence has not gone unheard, and your endurance has not been ignored. Every sigh, every whispered plea, every tear that never fell has reached me. You are not forgotten in the waiting. The long seasons where nothing seemed to move were not empty. They were the hidden years of shaping. I have been stretching your faith not to break it, but to deepen it. You prayed for clarity and I gave you patience. You asked for peace and I led you into surrender. You wanted speed, but I gave you strength. For what I am building in you cannot be rushed. There are blessings that only grow in slow soil. virtues that can't bloom in ease. What you call delay, I call divine timing. What feels like being left behind is actually my protection, keeping you from premature exposure. I would rather let you walk a narrow, slower path that preserves your peace than rush you into noise that steals it. I see how the world teaches you to measure worth by progress, productivity, and praise. But I measure differently. I look at the hidden faithfulness. The mornings you rise again though your heart is heavy. The moments you choose kindness instead of cynicism. The times you keep trusting though results seem absent. These quiet choices are victories in my eyes. They are the unseen offerings that carry eternal weight. Your hands will touch what your heart has prayed for. Type "It is mine" to receive it. There are days you feel you've lost your way, as though life moved forward and left you in the shadows. But child, I have never lost sight of you. You walk a path designed with care, and though the road bends, it always leads home. I lead you by a wisdom that sees beyond the horizon. The timing of your rising is not random. It is sacred. You will soon understand why certain doors closed, why some people walked away, and why I asked you to wait when your heart longed to run ahead. My denials were never rejections, they were redirections. What seemed like endings were veiled beginnings. There are promises still alive beneath the soil of your surrender. Do not despise the days that feel quiet. They are the womb of new beginnings. In hiddenness I grow what will one day bear fruit for generations. While you see stillness, I see preparation. While you see delay, I see foundation. The roots must go deep before the branches can reach high. I am forming in you a resilience that does not depend on circumstances. You will learn that joy is not the absence of storms, but the calm that rises from knowing I hold the winds. You will see that peace does not mean every answer is known, but that every question is safe in my hands. You have said I feel too small, too uncertain, too late, but I say you are right on time. The story I write does not operate by the clock of this world. My seasons are measured by readiness, not by deadlines. Every chapter of pain is a seed of purpose, and even your confusion serves a higher design. When shame reminds you of your past or fear whispers you're unworthy of the future, remember who speaks louder. My voice is the one that calls you beloved, not broken. You are forgiven, not forgotten. You are chosen, not cast aside. The wounds you carry are not disqualifications, they are testimonies that grace has found you. You ask, how much longer? My child, not long now. The tide is turning in quiet ways. I am aligning what has long been scattered. I am softening hearts around you, clearing paths before you, and restoring what you thought was lost forever. You will see it soon, not as a sudden explosion of change, but as a gentle unfolding of peace where there was once pressure. Be patient with your own becoming. You are not behind. You are in process. I am not rushing you to be perfect. I am teaching you to be present. You do not need to perform to be loved. My love is the soil in which transformation naturally grows. When exhaustion pulls at you, rest. When anxiety tightens its grip, breathe. When uncertainty shouts its loudest, remember that I have already gone before you. My plan has not been interrupted. You are still right where I can reach you. You will not miss what is meant for you. Not a single blessing, not a single purpose, not a single moment that was written for your story. Lift your eyes, beloved. The dawn you've been waiting for is approaching. You may not feel it yet, but light is moving toward you. The same power that holds galaxies in place is working within you right now. You are not a lost cause. You are a living promise. And when you wonder if you can keep walking, know this: I am walking with you. Step by step, breath by breath, I am guiding, steadying, and strengthening you. The road may curve, but it leads somewhere holy. You will look back and realize every valley became a river, every loss became a lesson, and every tear watered something eternal. Beloved, let peace settle on you like a soft mantle. You are not at the end of your story. You are standing at the threshold of renewal. I am not finished with you. The next chapter will not be marked by striving, but by stillness. Not by fear, but by fulfillment. Rest in my words. Trust my heart. Believe this truth. I am for you, I am with you, and I am making all things new, including you. Beloved, there are depths of my love that you have only begun to touch. You have felt the edges of it in moments of peace, in sudden tears you could not explain, in the quiet comfort that found you when you thought you had reached the end of your strength. But I want you to know there is more. My love is not fragile, not fleeting, not dependent on your faith being strong. My love holds you even when your faith trembles. You have spent much of your life trying to prove your worth, to yourself, to others, even to me. But I never asked you to perform for my affection. I loved you before you achieved, before you improved, before you even knew how to pray. You were mine before you could offer anything in return. My affection is not a prize to earn, but a home to rest in. You have looked at others and thought, they are more blessed, more seen, more favored. But my child, I do not compare my children. Each life is a different melody in the same great song. What I have written for you cannot be sung by another voice. Your tempo, your pauses, even your scars are part of a rhythm that is sacred to me. The world has taught you to rush, to chase success, to fix every flaw, to fill every silence. But my way is slower, gentler, and infinitely deeper. I'm not in a hurry with your heart. I am shaping it to recognize peace that does not fade with circumstances. You have mistaken delay for denial, but I am not withholding. I am perfecting. I am arranging things so that when the doors open, you will have the wisdom to walk through them with calm assurance. Every battle that drained your strength is now shifting in your favor. Type the battle is won if you agree. There were prayers you thought went unanswered, but they did not vanish. They were planted, and now in the soil of surrender, those prayers are taking root. Some will bloom soon, others later, but none are forgotten. I am faithful to every word I have spoken over you. Even your pain, the kind that felt endless, is not wasted. It carved compassion into you. It made your heart more spacious so it could hold others' sorrow without breaking. That empathy is my reflection in you. What once felt like ruin is now becoming the foundation of your ministry. The soil where love will grow through you. There is a tenderness I am teaching you. How to love without fear, how to forgive without conditions, how to see others not as threats but as souls also learning to trust. You are becoming a mirror of grace even when you cannot see it in yourself. The patience you are learning is sacred. It is the mark of maturity born from mercy. I know there are days you wake up feeling empty, unsure of purpose. You ask, why am I here? What difference do I make? My child, you make more difference than you know. Each act of gentleness shifts the atmosphere. Each prayer whispered in faith changes outcomes you may never witness. You walk through the world leaving light behind you, even when you don't see it. There are people whose hearts are strengthened because you exist. There are lives touched because you chose not to give up. You are part of my quiet revolution of grace. Those who heal the world not through noise but through love. You often wonder when joy will return. But joy has never left you. It has simply gone deeper. It hides in gratitude in the smallest moments. The sunlight that brushes your face, the laughter that surprises you, the peace that visits you for no reason. When you pause long enough to notice, you will find me there. Do not let fear convince you that the best is behind you. I am the God of renewal, and I specialize in beginnings. The same hands that shaped your past are crafting your future. There is a story still being written, and you are not merely surviving. You are being refined into glory. There are connections I am preparing, opportunities quietly forming, divine alignments waiting for your readiness. Some of what you lost will return in new form, better suited for who you have become. You will not have to chase what is meant for you. It will recognize you when it arrives. Do not shrink when new blessings appear. You are worthy to receive what you once only prayed for. You will not sabotage this season because your heart has learned what peace costs. You now know that strength is not loud and victory is not always visible. Even in this very moment I am near. You don't have to feel my presence for it to be real. You breathe because I sustain you. You hope because I whisper courage into your spirit. You love because my love lives within you. I am rebuilding you from the inside out. Not just your confidence, but your sense of belonging, your ability to trust again, your vision of what's possible. I am healing what you thought was permanent damage. You will love again without fear. You will dream again without dread. You will rise again without hesitation. When the world grows heavy, come back to this truth. You are not alone. I have walked every valley you face. I have felt every ache you feel. I am not distant, but intertwined with your very being. My hands are steady. My gaze is kind, and my promise is certain. Beloved, the night is not endless. The light is already approaching. You will see it soon, not as a sudden burst, but as a soft glow spreading across every dark place. You will wake one morning and realize that peace has quietly taken root where fear once ruled. Stay close. Keep your heart open. Trust that I am not only working for you, but within you. The story is still being written, and its next chapters will shine brighter than you've ever known. God's plan is bigger than your fear. Type, I choose faith to affirm. You are safe. You are chosen. You are endlessly loved, and I am not finished yet. Beloved, there is something I want you to understand deeply. My plans for you are not fragile. They do not depend on your perfection or on the approval of others. They are rooted in my eternal purpose, which cannot be undone by human failure or delayed by human fear. What I began in you will not fade away halfway through. I complete what I start. There have been moments when you looked around and thought, everyone else seems to know where they are going. Everyone else seems ahead. But I want you to see that I do not measure your journey by comparison. I am not in competition with the world's timelines. I am leading you along a path made only for you. Every bend in that path has been chosen with care. Even what you call detours were roads of mercy, leading you around what would have harmed your heart. There were seasons when you thought you were stuck, but you were actually being planted. Hidden growth is still growth. You cannot always see the roots spreading, but they are making room for the strength that is coming. The quiet years are not wasted years. They are the soil of the miraculous. You have asked me many times, why did it have to hurt this much? Why couldn't it have been easier? And I tell you, my child, pain has been your teacher, not your enemy. The ache carved out space in you that joy is now preparing to fill. The waiting trained your heart to recognize the real from the false. You learned that peace is not something the world can give or take away. It is the voice of my presence inside you. Calm even when everything else shakes. You are learning the art of trust. Trust that does not demand proof. Trust that rests even when there are no visible signs. Trust that knows I am faithful, even when you cannot yet see the reason for the waiting. That kind of trust is not weak, it is powerful. It is the foundation that miracles are built on. When doubt rises and tells you you've gone too far to return, I whisper truth. You are never beyond my reach. When guilt tells you you've failed too often to be restored, I say, you are already forgiven. When fear tells you to shrink back, I say, stand tall, for I am in you. Every lie loses its voice when you begin to listen to mine. You are walking through days that feel uncertain, but certainty is not what your soul needs most. Closeness is. That's why I keep drawing you back, not to control you, but to remind you, you are not alone. Every breath you take is proof of my nearness. Every spark of hope that refuses to die in you is evidence of my hand at work. There is a turning point ahead, even if you cannot sense it. The ground you have sown with tears will yield laughter. The promises you have carried quietly will rise into view. The things you thought were gone forever will return in better form, redeemed, refined, and overflowing. I am orchestrating details beyond what you can imagine. You will see how every closed door was protection, every delay was preparation, and every waiting season was gathering unseen blessings into place. You do not need to understand everything. You only need to stay open. Keep your heart soft. Keep choosing love over fear, forgiveness over resentment, and faith over worry. Every time you choose peace when panic calls, heaven notices. Every time you refuse bitterness, light grows stronger in you. Do not underestimate what your quiet endurance means to me. The world honors achievement, but I honor faithfulness. The world celebrates the loud, but I dwell in the humble. You are becoming more like me in ways you cannot yet see. Gentler, steadier, more compassionate. And hear this, I'm not disappointed in your questions. I am not angered by your weakness. I am moved by your honesty. Every time you bring me your confusion instead of hiding it, I draw closer. You do not have to pretend strength. I am your strength. You do not have to force faith. I am the one who sustains it within you. In time, you will realize that nothing was ever truly lost. Even what slipped through your hands found its way into mine. The relationships that ended, the dreams that dissolved, the seasons that faded, none were wasted. I repurpose pain into wisdom, loss into clarity, and endings into beginnings. Beloved, a new chapter is dawning. It may not look like what you expected, but it will carry the peace you've prayed for. You will wake one morning and sense it. A lighter heart, a deeper calm, a steady assurance that you have finally stepped into what was always waiting for you. And when that happens, remember, it was never luck or coincidence. It was my promise unfolding in perfect time. I was there in the silence, I was there in the sorrow, and I am here now in your rising. Hold this truth close. You are not behind, you are becoming. You are not forgotten, you are being formed. You are not broken. You are being rebuilt into something beautiful and unshakable. I have written your name on the palms of my hands. You are safe there. You are seen there. You are loved there. And I will never let you go. Beloved, I know how long you've been holding on, hoping, believing, waiting for the light to break through. You've walked through seasons that tested everything you thought you knew about faith. You have faced disappointments that made you question if I still remembered you. But I tell you this now, not a single day of your endurance has been overlooked. I have counted every step, seen every tear, and guarded every fragile dream you dared to keep alive. The pressure you have felt is not punishment, it is preparation. I am stretching your heart so it can hold more of what I am bringing. What feels like breaking is actually widening. You are being expanded to carry greater peace, greater compassion, and a strength that can weather any season. You are learning that hope is not wishful thinking, but a quiet certainty that goodness will rise again. Because I am goodness itself, and I never fail. You're not behind, you're being prepared. Type my timing is divine if you trust the journey. There have been days when you whispered, Lord, I don't know how much longer I can hold on. And still you did. That alone is victory. Your faith has survived nights that others would not understand. The fact that you still reach toward me, even in your weariness, is proof that my spirit is alive within you. You have not fallen behind. You are being refined. What I am forming in you cannot be rushed. It is eternal work, the shaping of a soul into resilience and radiant peace. You have seen others celebrate breakthroughs while you stood in the waiting, wondering why your moment has not come. But hear me, what is meant for you is not lost. The delay has not erased your destiny. It has only deepened your roots so your future can stand unshaken. When it unfolds, it will carry a grace and wisdom that only patience could produce. The fruit of your endurance will feed more lives than you know. There are blessings already moving toward you. Quiet arrangements happening in the unseen. Conversations, opportunities, and encounters are aligning like the pieces of a hidden design. You don't have to chase them. They will recognize the light in you when the time comes. You simply need to stay faithful to the peace I am growing in your heart. You have felt alone in your faith, but you are surrounded. Angels have guarded you when despair tried to break you. My spirit has whispered courage into you when no one else knew you were near collapse. I have placed people along your path, some to teach, some to love, and some to remind you of who you are when you forget. Every connection that matters has a purpose. Every departure has a meaning. You ask, when will I finally see the purpose behind all this pain? Soon, child. The story is not over, but the turning is near. What you thought was the end will become the beginning of something sacred. You will look back and see my fingerprints on moments you once cursed. You will understand that every delay protected you from settling for less than what I planned. There will come a day when joy returns, not as a visitor, but as a resident in your soul. You will find yourself laughing for no reason, feeling peace where fear once lived, and seeing light even in ordinary places. That is the harvest of trusting me through the drought.